Alrighty, guys. House of the Dragon. When this comes out, episode 2 would have been out. But I will only be reviewing episode 1. I'm a bit late, I know. But I've got shit to do. I'm a working guy. I don't get much time to film. House of the Dragon. Set 200 years before the Game of Thrones. The story in the first episode reveals, well, it's a bit of, I'll try not to spoil much, but it's pretty much just setting up the characters. Showing that there's dragons, all about the Targaryens right now. Doesn't show much about the other houses. It really focuses on what the Targaryens are doing in King's Landing, which I like. It's different because it's not the Game of Thrones. It's not all these houses battling right now. It's all about the House of Dragon, so no wonder it's focusing just on the Targaryens right now. It's got to really build up what's going on in that time period, which I think it does very well. My favorite character is Uncle Daemon. He's kind of like the mix between Jaime Lannister in a way, like the loved knight, and Robert Baratheon, kind of like the I can't think of who he's a mix of few characters. Like, he's the brute, but he's loved. He calls his wife the bronze bitch. He's the head of the King's Watch, I think that's what it's called, and they pretty much start the Golden Cloaks. He starts that. He's just roaming through the streets, like, trying to destroy crime, but he does it brutal way, loves war, loves sex, fucks prozzies. He's all about it. But the rest of the council in King's Landing don't like it. So that's mainly his sort of right now. Towards the end, he has a big character shift for him. Won't say what happens. The king is is wanting a son. He's a bit of a pushover in certain ways, but you can tell there's a bit of fire in there. But he's not the same as the brother Uncle Daemon. He was chosen by a close decision election to be the heir when he was announced king. Yeah, he's just one of those kind of family dudes. Just wants a son. He wants to continue his line. He wants peace and prosperity. All that sort of jazz. Then there's the daughter. I can't remember her name. I'll remember it later on. But she's one of those ones. She loves a dragon. She doesn't really care for the throne. She just wants to live her life. She wants to explore. She's kind of like Arya from Game of Thrones. That's kind of like where I'm vibing from. So her character, I feel like it's going to be the most centric. Her, the father, the king, father/king, and Uncle Daemon are going to be the central characters, I reckon. Then they'll slowly introduce all the other characters as well. So pretty much not too much eventfully happens. Well, it does. There's one major moment, and then there's another bit that happens at the end, and there's a little bit of a way they connect Game of Thrones to the House of Dragon through certain dialogue. So that's pretty much the rundown without too much spoiler at all. If you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend you do. I loved it. My thoughts of it was I saw a bunch of reviews and everything. I was a little bit late saying like, oh, it brings back this and this and this. But my personal opinion, it leaves a lot for me to be like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. Because it's far enough in the past, but you don't really know what's going to happen. You can kind of get a feel in a sense of like maybe they destroy each other a little bit because they're at the height of their power. So it's a great setup episode, really. It sets the pace. It's just as gory. You kind of get the intention, what certain characters want, but at the same time, it leaves you with like a lot could happen. Like, it's not predictable. I can kind of guess maybe where it's going, but at the same time, it could be like you don't feel too safe with characters. You go, oh, like this is what happened in Game of Thrones at the start. So that sort of feel. I highly recommend it. I'm going to continue to watch it weekly. I'm probably going to watch an episode either tonight or tomorrow of the next one. I'm extremely excited. Just a quick review, guys. Highly recommend it. It's a good watch. Have an awesome day, guys. I think I'll review either the next one or 2 episodes after. Awesome.